I'm going to show you how to recycle your old electronics like a man. First, you're going to need a quiet place. Second, you're going to need your old electronics. And third, your favorite rifle. More coming up right after this. Hey everybody, I am Taylor from Beard vs. Geek, where I show you it is okay to be a man and a geek at the same time. Today, we're going to recycle like a man. Now, there are a couple elements to recycling. The first one is to use whatever it is as long as possible. The second is to reuse that object. And then finally, to recycle the components of that object. Because after all, we only have one planet and there's a finite amount of resources. So, I have used this iPad 2 for 5 years now, and it has worked very well up until recently. And I'm going to reuse this as a target. But first, we're going to have to know about our target. Alrighty, so here we have a iPad 2. Now, I've already opened this up and take a look at what's inside. And with that, sadly, I cracked a little bit of the glass. After you take off that clear glass, you have your touchscreen. Makes it all possible. And under that touchscreen, let's see here. This is what an inside of an iPad 2 looks like. I always wanted to know this. So we have our little camera up here. We have all three of these look to be batteries, since it says lithium battery right here, and these are. And then we have our processors and memories up here. Now, as far as rifles go, I'm going to use my Marlin 30-30 lever action. This is the same type of rifle used during the Indian Wars in the United States, as well as by frontiersmen during the Old West, in order to provide for themselves and for their family by shooting buffalo, elk, deer, bear, anything, really. So we have our iPad set up downrange. It has a good backstop. I have hearing and eye protection. I have taken every safety precaution to make sure that myself or no wandering person happens to get injured. Now, as far as the round that I'm actually using, I am using a 30-30 round. That is this guy. Interesting, that one little guy can take out a buffalo. So let's see what it's going to do to an iPad 2. Oh, buddy. Oh, I got it low and to the left. Okay. So let's see if I can get it higher. Well, it fell apart on me. Looks like I just hit it right up here. Let's keep going. I still have a couple more rounds. Looks like I was shooting low. I was aiming for up here. That, this is so much fun. That's a miss. There we go. Alrighty, so here we have our reused iPad 2. I got the 2 shots in there, and then I think the glass flew off when I was shooting the others. Trying to be very careful here not to cut myself. So I fired 8 shots. It looks like I hit 5. There's the touchscreen. And it blew the connection loose. There's the back of it. Holy cow. That is awesome. Now here we have the inside. This bit blew off. That was holding something. I can't find what that was holding in. Here's the here's the battery. Nicked all 3. Well, blew out 2 of them. Nicked this one. Got some of the processor in there, or some of the computer chips. I think this is the actual processor in here. We have memory, and then I just got the casing up there. Looking at the back of it with the case, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 shots. Didn't see it. Yeah, 6 shots. Let's take this back. Oh, and I nicked it a 7th time right there, right by the headphone jack. Can we take this part off? Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Oh, buddy. And these exit wounds are so much bigger because they went through enough material to blast it out. And there's the back cover. Just blew the case, all these little bits coming out and dirt and everything. Holy cow. Blew out the plastic ring. Wow. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A little iPad 2 target practice. Reuse, recycle. So there you go, gentlemen. That is how you recycle and reuse your old electronics. Remember, we really only do have one planet with a finite amount of resources, so use those electronics as long as possible, and then when you're done, reuse and then recycle them. For the question of the day, what is your favorite way to reuse old electronics? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Great videos like this are coming out every week, where I show you it's okay to be a man and a geek at the same time. In fact, if you want a little bit more manliness in your life, you can check out this video right here, which is a great and funny video about what U.S. society expects from men. Or you can check out this video right here, which is a great introduction to the sci-fi franchise Stargate, to decide whether or not you should spend your time geeking out on that. Because after all, if the women don't find you manly, they should at least find you geeky. And until next time, don't go shaving on me.